Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? Oh, it's been an interesting kind of a day. I won't go into the details, just interesting. And I came outside a little bit early because I want to get some chores done. Plus, I think I might have a loose chicken. That's always fun. We've got one or two of the Isa Browns like to get loose, and they go over into Emma's stall, and they go over there and they go in her stall and they lay eggs. Of all things, it must be nice in there. But anyway, I'm going to run in there real quick and take a look, see if I can find the loose chicken. I doubt she would run back into her area, but I'm going to check that real quick, so I'll be right back. That was pretty interesting. I looked out the back window just to look out and check the animals because I was doing a lot of baking inside today, and I saw one of the Isa Browns was loose, and sometimes they get loose, and they get loose and then they go in Emma's stall and lay an egg, which is fine with me. I don't know about Emma, what she thinks about that, but it's fine with me. But I made a mental note to come out and get her back and put her in, but I completely forgot. I took a nap and I just forgot all about it. So I came down a little bit early so I could find her and put her back in, and I didn't see her anywhere out there, so I did a head count and I counted about 5 or 6 times. All 14 chickens were in the area. So I don't know what that was about. Is it possible that she could have flown back in to her area? I guess that's a possibility. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to check for eggs from the Rhode Island Reds. They've slowed down quite a bit. They're doing about 1 to 2 eggs a day. And that's fine with me, because that's why we got the Isa Browns, to take up the slack. Alright, I'm going to go in and check. Hey girls, how'd you make out today, girls? A few of you have asked what we had in the garden still, what was left for vegetables and so forth, so I thought I'd do a quick run around today and show you that. There's actually quite a bit in the garden still. We're still doing quite a bit. I think I'll start you off with Celeriac, our famous Celeriac, I know, but I tell you what, Celeriac, being that big thick root, is a very important vegetable for us because it makes a great soup, and it stores really well in the basement, which we're going to do in another video, I think on Tuesday. I think on Tuesday we're going to finally pull the Celeriacs out, take 1 or 2 of them to the kitchen and make a soup, and I'll show you how we store those in the basement. And then I think all the vegetables that we're going to be storing in the basement will be there. So that'll be pretty good. Tuesday, I think that day is. It's going to be a little bit of sun on Tuesday. It'll be kind of a comfortable day to be outside. So we're going to work on that. But let me take you around and show you what we have still going on. Here are the Celeriacs I just mentioned. And if you have not ever, if you've never had Celeriac or Celeriac soup, I highly recommend trying to get a hold of one and making a soup out of it. It's really worth the effort. It's a very good tasting soup. I usually mix it with carrots and potatoes. You can put leeks in it, and of course onions. Leeks or onions for your aromatics. And it makes for a great vegetable. And the good news is that it stores really well. You can get these Celeriacs to last until next spring. And I don't think you can really buy celeriac at the supermarket. I've never seen it. If any of you have, let me know down in the comments section. Celeriac, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I bet we have 12 or 13 of them left. We sent 2 of them home with our friend Terry, and we've used a couple. So anyway, we're doing good on celeriacs. And right next to celeriac is celery. Now, we had a great year for celery. Let's go over there and take a closer look. Look at that celery, why don't you? I mean, it is just so luscious. It's green, and as opposed to the celery that you usually find in the grocery store, this stuff is nice and green. I mean, green, and it just has an entirely different flavor. The variety of celery that we grow is called Tall Utah, and it's fairly easy to grow. It's a heavy feeder, and we start the seedlings up under the grow lights right around March 1st. Celery and celeriac at the same time. That whole area where the celery and the celeriac is where we had our Rhode Island red chickens parked. In fact, it was parked right about there where you can, right in there is where the chickshaw was parked. Just like right now, it's over there in the flax field. Well, last winter it was parked over here. It was here all winter. And we think that that's why these vegetables are doing so well, because that doggone chickshaw with 12 chickens was parked there all winter. And of course I cleaned out the contents of it, and that's one of the reasons why we use a chickshaw, so that we can move it around and fertilize a certain area of the garden. Like I said, it's over in the flax patch right now. Flax is another heavy feeder, and we're hoping that that they will work that ground and make it nice and fertile for next year. In fact, just a quick note, next year for flax we're growing a French heirloom variety, so we're very excited about that. We have Swiss chard still going strong. It's not quite as fast regrowing as it was in the summer, but it's still feeding us. We have several choices for a morning breakfast green. We have that Swiss chard. You can just barely see the tops of some collard greens that we're growing. Here's a better view of the collard greens. They're so luscious. And again, I think it's due to all that of the fact that the chickshaw was parked over here. And we have those in the morning with our breakfast. Danielle calls it my medicine. Okay, so Swiss chard, collard greens, plus we have this red Russian kale. We have 2 rows over here, and there might be another row over in garden too. Red Russian kale, it's really good. While we're over here, I'll just point out the seed vegetables that are in the ground. Will be overwintered in place. So we're looking at the leeks right now, and then I've got it mulched in with some hay. We've got carrots right there. You can't see them because we've got hay covering them. And then over here we have onions. These are also Craig onions under that hay mulch. And of course, you know about the about the wheat. Every time we come over here, I show you the wheat. But it counts. It's in the ground. It's still going strong for our vegetables. I guess wheat. No, actually, wheat is not really a vegetable. I guess it's a cereal. But it counts. Danielle has several brassica plants over here that she's trying to nurse along as far into the autumn, into fall as she can go with them. See just what she can do. Under that white fabric is, I think it's called Snow Mystique cauliflower. We're not sure how well we'll do with that. We're just giving it a try. If nothing else, you can always eat the greens. And then next to it is mustard greens. And then we have some more brassicas. I think that they are collards. And we planted garlic there and there. And I see Mr. Deer has been around. I know I'm going to get a lot of lectures about the deer, how you can keep them out. I'm doing my best. And here we are in the larger of the two hoop houses. This is some arugula that I just planted a couple weeks ago. And I also planted some spinach. And then I replanted the spinach. So we'll see if that germinates. Over there is some of Danielle's broccoli plants. And we keep them around because they do put up some shoots, which are really good. And she's also got some brassicas under that fabric. We put hoops in the ground and then covered it with fabric. And then she's got more brassicas over here. I am not the brassica expert. She is. So I couldn't begin to tell you what they are.